friends and welcome back. I'm Kallie Branciforte if you're new here, and today I'm going to be testing some parenting hacks I saw on BuzzFeed, and this is actually perfect timing because I can hear my son just waking up from his nap now. Hi, Puppet. Hi. Did you throw him on the floor? He did not go on the floor. He goes inside the crypt. You are so naughty. Okay, so this hack says to clip toys onto your baby carrier while you are wearing your child to keep your child entertained. Now personally I think this could be a really good hack because I like to wear Miles on my back now that he's bigger, and he loves to play with my hair, which isn't the most comfortable. So I'm like, you know what, maybe if he plays with some toys instead of my hair. And this is perfect timing because my house currently is a big mess. And I like to pop Miles into the carrier when I clean because otherwise, one, he just is annoyed that I'm not playing with him, or two, he's making a mess while I'm trying to clean and then it's just counterproductive. So let's try this one out. Okay, baby is secured in the carrier, hair is up, so hopefully he won't pull it. And I've got a book here. Probably should have thought about how I was gonna clip this ahead of time, but I guess I'm just kinda Are you waving to everyone? That's nice, Miles. We got it kind of clipped. And there, Miles, you got a book to read, okay? Alright, well I'm gonna try to clean a little, and I'm cooking a little dinner, and we'll see if this keeps him entertained. Alright, we're a few minutes in, Miles is still playing with his debit card. He has not noticed that a toy is attached to my shoulder. We have a little bit of progress. He's kind of playing with his toy. Do you like your book? Alright guys, Miles is playing with his little clip-on toy. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but it's better than him pulling at my hair. My kitchen is considerably cleaner. I'm gonna see how much more I can get done. But this little toy kept him entertained. We're gonna call it a winner. Okay, so this next hack is for cutting grapes, and I'm really hopeful that this will work because my son loves grapes and I hate cutting them, but I'm also not too sure it's gonna work. So the idea is that I'm supposed to be able to put the grapes in between two plates and then just cut them all at once. So like I'm having a bunch of grapes at one time. I'm not feeling super optimistic about this, you guys. I feel like I need to make it super sharp for this to work. Is this creepy? I always kind of feel like I'm on Game of Thrones when I do this. I don't know why. Getting ready for battle or something. We've got our grapes on our plate. Let me get you at a good angle here. Okay, and I'm supposed to be able to put the plate on top. Okay, well this isn't working because my plates are not flat enough. Okay, so I guess we're gonna try it the opposite way. Like this, maybe? Oh, run away, grape. Okay, now we got a bunch of grapes in there. Is it working? I mean, alright. Let's take a closer examination, my friends. So, I mean, it kind of worked, like it halved them, but it's really uneven. I mean, some of this may just be my inability to cut evenly, but let me try one more time. It's really hard to gauge if I'm doing it right. Alright, so once again, we kind of got uneven cutting. I tried really hard, but for some reason I couldn't get it straight down the center. It's hard to see what you're doing. So I mean, what's the consensus? I was able to cut them in half, that's true, but it was really uneven, so I feel like a lot of them I'd have to cut again. So, I don't know, this one was like inconclusive. Maybe if you had better cutting skills than me, you're more accurate. I mean, the idea worked in theory, but I just feel like it was hard to get it just right. I feel like in the time it would take me to like get it just right and then cut the ones that were cut too big back in half, I could just like halved them myself. Okay, so this next hack is for the high chair, and it says to put a command hook on the back of your high chair to hang your bibs, which I feel like, how would that not work? But let's try it and see if the concept works in theory. All right, I don't know if I should like put it in the center. I guess I'll put it like over to the side here. Okay, so we got a little clip, bib, hangs. Obviously this worked. I mean, a command hook is gonna obviously hook on the back of a high chair. It's actually really smart because every time I'm done washing these bibs in the sink, I always hang them over by the sink, but this makes way more sense. I just put them down here to air dry. I could put one on the other side. And the smart part is I always put them in the high chair, realize I don't have the bib, and then have to go to the other side of the kitchen. Now they're gonna be right here. This is like a double winner. If you can be triple winner, that's what this one is. Okay, so the next hack was if you're in a pinch to like childproof some cabinets, to use a dog collar. So I guess like if you're on vacation or like in a hotel room or something. So this is, we have this one already like childproof, but I'm gonna take that part off, got the dog collar, and I'm gonna try this out. Hi, you gonna come test this and see if you can open it? That works pretty good actually. It actually works, it's tighter than the real one is. Can you open it? Let's see. Okay, so consensus, it worked until you have a child that's smart enough to press the little pieces together. We're not quite there yet, but pretty soon. Also, just on a side note, I paid $5 for this dog collar because I didn't own a dog collar. And so I feel like this would only really work if you just like happened to be in a weird situation where you had like an extra dog collar around. Or I mean, I guess you could go to the Dollar Tree. But at that point, it's sort of like, is this really a hack? Or now like, am I going all the way to the Dollar Tree to get like a dog collar so I can temporarily baby-proof this cabinet? So I don't know, I'm gonna call this one, I mean, did it work? Yeah, it child-proofs this until you have a child that can do a buckle. But I don't know if the concept is quite there. All right, we've got another hack for cutting your child's food, and it is to use a pizza cutter. And in this hack, it's specifically said for pancakes. But I feel like this could work for lots of things. Like my son is at an age where I cut most things into like thin strips so he can grab them. And the one thing that I'm thinking of that's always a pain to cut is like when he has toast. It's actually surprisingly hard to cut strips of toast. So anyways, we're gonna try it on a pancake, and then we're gonna try it on toast. All right, my friends, here we have some carrot pancakes, which are an invention of mine because they sneak carrots into my child's pancakes. I share lots of little recipes like this on my Instagram if you're interested. I feel like this is, I don't even need to test it. I can tell you this is gonna work, but let's go ahead and try it. We are cutting strips of pancake. This is definitely easier than doing it with a knife, I won't lie. Toast. I hope this one works actually, especially when you have like, if I make like a peanut butter and jelly, it's hard to cut that into strips, so let's give this a try. Oh my god, this is brilliant. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. This is a big winner. Toast is hard to cut into strips, and if your child is younger and you're like cutting them into bite-sized pieces, this is so much easier than using your knife. I'm gonna call this one a winner. Okay, so this last one sounds really great in theory, but then when I think about actually doing it, it might be kind of hard. And that is to trace your child's feet onto a piece of paper and just carry it with you like in your car, in your purse, so whenever you have to buy shoes, you'll know which size shoe to wear with them and you don't have to lug them out to the store. Might be easier if you have like a 5-year-old that would sit still. I have a 1-year-old, so let's see how this goes. You'll put your foot right there. I need you to stand up. No. Okay, it'll be easier if you weren't wearing pajamas. Okay, we'll put your foot flat. Oh, you're not done with it? Okay, there you go, I'm sorry. More. You want me to trace your feet more? All right, so that actually was a lot easier than I thought. Are you saying hello? Say, hi, this is my foot. You're so proud. Oh my god, you're so cute, I love you. But anyways, now I can bring it with me. I think it'll definitely be helpful as he gets older, just to keep like outlines of his feet. All right, my friends, that does it for these BuzzFeed parenting hacks tested. I was actually surprised a lot of them were big winners, and I will be using them. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like this video where I tested baby products from the Dollar Tree. I'll link some other tested videos for you down below. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I hope you are having a fantastic day, and I will see you all in my next video.